Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 7th September 2024. In this video, I'm going to generate a weekly reports, and also quickly I'm going to evaluate the performance of the high liquidity zone generated in the previous report. Even before that, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So at our channel, click on the tab post. Maybe some of you might be seeing community tab here. So click on the tab. You will get access to this post. And this post is having a pre-training program description and also having a YouTube link that will take you to all the training videos. Just click on the link. Now we are into the playlist supply demand zone price action course. Here so far we have completed 24 training lessons and also 63 training videos are available. You just need to scroll down to the bottom of the page for finding the first lesson. So here starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So from the video description, please join at our Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new video or any other important updates, we will provide at our Telegram channel. Now let's get into the high liquidity zone performance evaluation. So yesterday we have that is on last trading session, we identified 3 high liquidity zones. Out of these 3, none of the zones are executed. That means we didn't get a trade. Just quickly let me show you the zones. This is a daily supply zone. Both demand and supply zones are high liquidity zones. Prices moved in between. We didn't get trade opportunity in any of these zones. Next one is Oberoi reality. So this is also a daily high liquidity zone. Sorry, this is 75-minute zone. Oh, sorry for my mistake. This is also a daily zone only. So with the hidden body, this is a rally. We have 2 base candles and a drop candle with again hidden body. So prices didn't enter into this zone. And also this is supporting a bearish trade setup for hourly income trade, this fine-tuned area. There also we didn't get the prices. And next one is Polycap. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. And I couldn't fine-tune the zone properly in 15 minutes. And 5 minutes fine-tune zone is not there. But yesterday prices entered inside the zone, came down. But we didn't get a trade opportunity because there is no fine-tuned zone. So that's why, otherwise if there is a fine-tuned zone, it could have been a good trade. But we can't take the trade because once in a while you see such kind of lucky trade. Many times such kind of zones will be violated. Okay. So none of the zones are executed, so we didn't have any trades. Okay, now let's look into the weekly reports. So for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. So 12 stocks are filtered near to the weekly supply zone. I'll be giving you only few seconds time to watch the report. So you need to pause the video and study the stocks. In case if you don't understand how to study this report, I request you complete our training lesson 21.1. There I have explained each and every column, their values, abbreviations, everything in detail. I have also explained how to draw the zones in TradingView by taking the leg in timestamp and leg out timestamp from these reports. Okay, now let me generate the next report for weekly time frame. Let us find the stocks near to the weekly supply zone. So one stock is filtered near to the weekly supply zone. Next report for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks where price closed inside the weekly demand zone. So this is the filtered list. So Nifty 50 is also inside the weekly Nifty demand zone. Even Nifty Public Sector Unit Bank. Okay, let me scroll the list down. So total 28 stocks are filtered. In the next report for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks where price closed inside weekly supply zone. So this is the filtered list. Let me scroll the list down. So total 18 stocks are filtered. So in the next report for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks tested during this week. So these 7 stocks having a weekly demand zones are tested during this week. Next, for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks where price tested the stocks during this week. So these 9 stocks are filtered. These 9 stocks having weekly supply zones are tested during this week. The next report for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks having newly created weekly demand zones. So these 12 stocks are having newly created weekly demand zones. Next report for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks having newly created weekly supply zones. So these 12 stocks are filtered. So in the next report, let us find the stocks having EMA confluence, weekly zones having weekly EMA confluence. So in the EMA confluence, first let me select the time frame is weekly. Next, in the EMA confluence, weekly time frame, let us check. The weekly demand zones are having weekly EMA confluence. But the weekly confluence makes sense only in the trending market, because these are the demand zones. Uptrend makes sense. So that's why in the trend, zone violation trend, weekly time frame, I am selecting uptrend. If the list is very big, to further filter, we will also select the swing high-low trend also. Time being, I didn't enable. First, I am filtering based on zone violation trend. We got a very big list. But for your reference purpose, let me scroll the list down so that you know any of your favorite stocks are having a EMA confluence in this list. So total 61 stocks are having EMA confluence. Because the list is very big, to increase the probability, let us check even zone violation trend also. If both the trends are uptrend, that makes even more probability for those zones. So I am adding a pivot high-low. They are nothing but swing high-low trend. In weekly time frame, I am enabling uptrend. So both zone violation trend and weekly trend should support uptrend. That means those stocks are definitely, we can say that they are very bullish. See, now the list is reduced. Let me scroll the list down. So total 37 stocks instead of 61. So in all these 37 stocks, both zone violation trend and as well as a swing high-low trend is also uptrend. So to further improve the probability, let me add even zone confluence. If any of these stocks, EMA confluence, and also if zone, weekly demand zone with monthly demand zone confluence. Weekly demand zone and monthly demand zone confluence I am enabling. So 4 stocks are. In all these 4 stocks, they have EMA confluence, the trend is uptrend, and also they are having demand zones, weekly demand zones are having confluence with monthly demand zone. So that way you can understand. Next, let us look into EMA confluence for supply zones. So entry time frame is weekly. In the EMA confluence in weekly time frame, let us see the supply zone with weekly EMA confluence. But the trend should be downtrend. So zone violation trend, weekly time frame I am selecting down. Mostly you may get small list. If the list is big, further we will add a swing high-low trend also. Only 3 stocks are filtered. That one supply zone is already pierced. Okay. This is about EMA confluence. Next we will look into zone confluence. Without any EMA confluence, zone confluence. So what I am going to do, entry time frame I am selecting a weekly. In that first report, demand zone confluence. First we will look for only the stocks that are supporting weekly demand zone with monthly demand zone confluence. If the list is big, we will also add quarterly demand zone, HTF confluence also. So all these stocks are having weekly zones, but weekly zones are also part of the monthly zone. So let me scroll the list down. So total 52 stocks are filtered. All the 52 stocks are having EMA confluence with monthly time frame. So let me go back. Now let me check any of these stocks again having a HTF confluence, that is a quarterly confluence. So weekly demand zone with monthly demand zone, weekly demand zone with quarterly demand zone I am enabling, and monthly and quarterly demand zone also I am enabling. With all the 3 LTF, ITF, HTF confluence, let us check. So 20 stocks, probably one more stock might be there. So total 21 stocks are filtered. All these 21 stocks, they have weekly, monthly and quarterly zone confluence. Okay, now let's look into the supply zone confluence. So entry time frame is weekly, and let us look for supply zone confluence. In the supply zone confluence, first let us look into only weekly and monthly zone confluence. Weekly supply zone with monthly supply zone confluence I enabled. Let's filter. So this is the filtered list. Okay, let me scroll the list down. So total 23 stocks are filtered. All these 23 stocks, weekly supply zones are part of the monthly supply zone. Now further we will reduce the list by checking weekly, monthly and quarterly zone confluence, supply zone confluence. So I am scrolling the list down. Already we enabled weekly and monthly. Now Weekly and quarterly also I'm adding the filter, and then monthly and quarterly supply zone confluence also I'm enabling with all the three, that is LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. 5 stocks are filtered. All these supply zones. In that, one supply zone is near to the supply zone ACC. Okay, this is about zone confluence for weekly reports, and in the final report I will display all the weekly zones without any filters for your reference purpose. If any of your favorite stock is there, you can refer that stock. So I have selected the weekly without adding any filter. I am filtered the complete list. So all the first 17 in this list are indices, that includes all sectorial indices, and remaining all are equity stocks, but the equity list is filtered from F&O listed companies. Okay, I am scrolling the list down. Whichever the stock you want to refer, there you please pause the video. Okay, I am scrolling the list down. So this is the end of the report. Hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.